will commence in 5 minutes, starting with the procession of the graduates, followed by the academic procession. In respect of this occasion, I ask that you please take your seats and remind you to turn off any electronic devices. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise, if you are able, for the procession of graduates and remain standing for the academic procession.
Welcome to the fall convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We begin by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people who have lived here for millennia. Our university region includes the Swasan, the Musqueam, the Semiahmoo, the Katzie, the Kikwat, and Coquitlam's peoples, and of course the Kwantlen, who bestowed their name on this university. We thank all our First Nations for sharing their land and resources with us in friendship and in peace. Our elder in residence, Lekayton, is here to bless the convocation. Please remain standing if you're able.
My dear ones, I stand before you as a very, very proud grandfather and the elder in residence here at KPU. The memory of many occasions that I have stood here and witnessed the journey of your education coming to the final stages of how the parents here committed a lot of time for you to be here and the teachers. Everyone on stage, I hold my hands up to you. It's hard work. Hard work pays off. It's always been known that our honor system always tells us this is the time for you to pay back the commitment that everyone has brought forward to you. And when you look around the room, you see our youth and you see our babies. Future generations walking towards us, they're going to follow your tracks in a good way. Elders, Kwantlen First Nation, leadership of the Kwantlen people, hereditary custom of our nations know how important the cap and gown signify your success. I congratulate each one of you, and I also congratulate those who have traveled the farthest to come and witness what we have with our strong Shaweli, a spirit. You bring strong spirit into the house of knowledge. Congratulate yourself for being who you are. Always remember who you are. Keep it going. Don't let knowledge stop. And with that, I welcome everyone here today, and I say, Haitsapka, all my relations.
Thank you, Lekayton. Please remain standing if you're able for the singing of O Canada, led by Adam Chila, a student in KPU's music program, and accompanied on piano by Tilden Webb. Thank you, Adam. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2018 grads. My name is Alan Davis, and I have the honor to serve as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. I would like to introduce the members of the Platform Party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. KPU Foundation Board members, Dr. Ken Hahn and Dr. Peter Bolovinikov. Representing the Board of Governors, Kim Rose. From the KPU Alumni Association Board, Vikram Bubba and Ryan Keher. I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong list. I'm going to start again. From the Kwantlen Student Association, Caitlin McCutcheon. From the KPU Alumni Association Board, Vikram Bubba and David Dryden. The members of our faculty who are here today. Our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras. The Vice President External Affairs, Marlene Graziano. Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Steve Cardwell. University Registrar and our Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell. The Vice Provost Students, Dr. Jane Fee. The Vice Chair of the University Senate, Dr. David Burns. The Vice Provost for Teaching and Learning and Interim AVP Research, Dr. Stephanie Chu. The Dean of the Faculty of Health, Dr. David Flokowski, and the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Health, Dr. Harjeet Desi. The Dean of the Faculty of Academic and Career Advancement, Dr. Patrick Donahoe. Special Advisor to the Provost, Dr. Rajiv Janjani, and Executive Director of Advancement, Steve Lawarn. The Senior Director of Student Affairs, Joshua Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the Platform Party. Chancellor Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Fall Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this morning, pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your chancellor? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this. People who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. These include the award-winning CEO of a multi-million-dollar company operating right here in Surrey, two grads who have opened a wildly successful Hong Kong-inspired sweet shop in Vancouver, a leading neuropsychologist helping children in the US, and the head of Kosovo's Department for Euro-Atlantic Integration. You can read some of these inspiring stories in the KPU alumni magazine that was placed at your seat. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. This university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Lily Choi will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Lily is graduating today from the Graduate Nursing Internationally Educated Reentry Program, the Guinea program, as it's often called. Lily.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to say it is such an honor to stand here on behalf of graduates. All family members, friends, faculty members, thank you for joining this ceremony. And special thanks to my two little children, Jin and Jay, and my husband for supporting me to finish this program. I would like to take this time to reflect back on my nursing journey. When I started the GNI program last year, I had no confidence in myself. On the first day of my class, everyone except me seemed so prepared and confident. And I was anxious and felt I'm the only one behind. However, our GNI group and faculty members helped and cheered us in many ways to succeed in this program. Constance, who became one of my best friends, she created a GNI group Facebook page to encourage and help each other. Thanks, Constance. And many group activities such as presentation, discussion, role play, filming of therapeutic communications, and so on, turned into actually fun for me during the whole year. I cannot forget about the moment when our classmates got so excited during the theory class while we were doing a Jeopardy quiz game with our topics. Gail, thank you so much for making our learning as fun. I truly enjoyed the class and always looked forward to it. Each one of us has overcome many obstacles during the program. We all accomplished one of our major milestones in our lives. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our work will not go waste. The education we received at KPU will be a wonderful tool that opens many doors of opportunity for us. Congratulations to everyone for your achievement. Let us give a big round of applause. Thank you. I cannot forget a few moments during 3.5 years of my life in Canada. When I passed my English test to apply for registered nurse and KPU admission, I felt now I can create a future that would allow me to make a difference in my life. The best thing about the education I received here is that you are not judged by the scores in your graduate, because it is believed that good grades do not guarantee success in your personal lives and workplaces. The various casework and group works and the assignments helped me develop skills, and clinical practicums helped us to implement our knowledge practically. When I was a nursing student in Korea, during practicum, I was allowed to do only simple tasks and mainly learned through observation and case study assignments. I was surprised by the practical approach here, where students did not learn by just observation, but actually performed the majority of tasks like other nurses. During the last semester, we had a mock interview time with our classmates and instructor Sherlyn. We were divided into 5 groups and practiced example questions. At the time, I did not know this interviewing class would be helpful in my job interview. Recently, I had a job interview. On the interview day, when I reached to the hiring manager, I smiled and shook hands politely, as I had learned and practiced. The manager started to ask me first question, tell me about your education background. I was so proud to say about my education background here in Canada. And the last question was, why do you want to work at a hospital? The interview lasted for about 35 minutes. And after that question, the manager right away told me, you are hired, and hugged me. I could not believe that moment really happened to me. Any kind of interview can be intimidating. When I reflected that moment later, I realized I was prepared from the program, not only practically, but also mentally not to be intimidated. Graduation is not the end. It is the beginning. Some of us will pursue further education, and others have been preparing exams and seeking employment. Whatever paths we take, they won't be the easy ones. We know we will have to endure again. However, I would like to say we carry all the power we need inside ourselves already, through the learning experience at KPU and the support from the loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. It's wonderful. We will now certify the graduands. Would all the graduands please rise? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and invest you with all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated.
We will now present each of our graduates to the convocation. Joshua Mitchell, Senior Director for Student Affairs, will present the graduates and will be assisted by Zena Mitchell. And offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the deans of the faculties being represented here today, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, I'll ask you to return to your seats as directed by the marshals after you cross the stage. We will try to keep this orderly. Please stay until everyone has crossed the stage, but vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Joshua, when you're ready.
Thank you, President Davis. We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Health. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Zina Aladdin Al-Kafiji. Harkirat Kaur Baines. With distinction, Zara Chaudhry. With distinction, Mandy Ray Coleman. With distinction, Kiana De Vera. Simerdeep Kaur Dhaliwal. With distinction, Nadine El-Shahimi. Yujin Gao. Xiao Man Han. Sir Joseph Eidvern Fontanilla Lasiste. Anita Lavrook. Amandeep Matharu. Tamara Nichols. Larissa Marie Simpson. With distinction, Zoe Smith. With distinction, Lydia Soda. With distinction, Marie Antoinette Tubal. Skyla Rose Urquhart Pilling. With distinction, Darby Rhiannon Verschurer. With distinction, Cassidy Mariah Lynn White. Huan Yu Zhu. Diploma in Traditional Chinese Medicine, Acupuncture, with distinction, Qing Yu Chang. Moses Ling. Alyssa Marianne Mendoza. Andrew XM Yang. Certificate in Graduate Nurse, Internationally Educated Reentry, with distinction, Sheila May Jimeno Adversalo. With distinction, Denise Bernadette Bachulan. With distinction, Grazel May Jimenez Bejasa. With distinction, Mandeep Kaur Brar. With distinction, Stephanie Ann Mansilla Katap. With distinction, Huai Young Choi. With distinction, Lura Ubod Comeros. Sukdeep Kaur Dosanjh. Anne Shireen Catalang Erhas. With distinction, Jyoti George. Manpreet Kaur Johal. Leslie Layson Juan. Joey Austria Mojica. Mervelin Pabustan. Lydia Aglabut Padre. Constanta Pavel. Karna Christy Loxin Relux. With distinction, Navdeep Kaur Sidhu. With distinction, Helen Marie Ong Sonza. With distinction, Rogelio Anthony V. Sonza. With distinction, Ruby Vienna Operana Tadeo. Arme Delsa Dadang Tadlip. With distinction, Krista May Unang. With distinction, Steffi Nichelle Villabert. Daniel Vertuccio. Julianne Limhoko Inayan. Certificate in Healthcare Assistant, Shannon Tutt. Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator, with distinction, Maisha Fatima Ali. Jessica Marie Arbola Dura. Amritpal Kaur Bath. With distinction, Alexandria Page Jensen. Fatima Karimi. Jaskirandeep Saroya. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Health. We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Advancement. Certificate of Completion in Access Programs for People with Disabilities, Job Preparation, Shoaib Abdullah Ali. Jared Uzaraga Boundy. Jeffrey Chan. Georgina Chiyuki Chan. Kirsten Ashley Corfey. Stephanie Grace Diven. Jillian Corinne Limwanko. Jaspreet Kaur Munde. Michael Eng. Romeo Christian Pineda. Blake Francis Rogers. Kendallin Marie Thompson. Rachel Roseth Applewhite. Certificate of Completion and Access Programs for People with Disabilities, Work Exploration, Karmveer Basra. Dalton Connor Birmingham. Andy Cheon Chan. Chun Yat Chung. Andrew Twang. Teague Devin Dirksen. Truman Maximilian Isaac McDaniel. Pavanjit Kaur Ray. Savina Kaur Sadra. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Advancement, and this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
That was great. Just allow a couple of people to get to their seats. But I'm going to invite the graduates. You are now graduates. I'm going to give you an opportunity to acknowledge your family and friends, those who supported you during your studies, by standing up, turning around, and making some noise. Zena Mitchell will now provide a welcome to the newest members of the KPU alumni community.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we now get to bring the ceremony full circle. Graduates, it was just over an hour ago. I was giving you all instructions about how things would unfold once the ceremony was underway. I then had the privilege of greeting each of you personally before you made your way across the stage. And now I have the honor of officially welcoming you into the KPU alumni community. I do that not only as Master of Convocation, but as your university registrar and as a proud KPU alumna myself. It was quite a number of years ago now. I was sitting right where you are, holding my parchment full of pride, having completed my studies here at KPU. I'm now delighted to extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our newest graduates, and to your loved ones. And on behalf of your alumni community, to say welcome. Welcome to an alumni community that now numbers nearly 56,000. The word alumni is derived from the Latin word alire, which means to nourish or foster. As you leave your student status behind and become alumni of this incredible university, I hope you will remember KPU as a place where your mind was nourished and where you built the foundation on which you will now navigate your career path, a place where thought truly does meet action. And just when you thought your journey at KPU had come to an end, I'm here to tell you that it's just the beginning as new alumni. You've received a superb education from this university, and we look forward to hearing about your future achievements. There will be many of them, I'm sure. You are now all KPU ambassadors in the workplace, in the community, around the world. So carry the KPU banner proudly as you embark on the next part of your journey, and know that your success is our success. We will always be rooting for you. We will always be championing your achievements. We will always be with you. The KPU alumni community is your lifelong connection to your alma mater. We strive to provide you with relevant resources and to help build and maintain your success, including rewards and benefits exclusive to our alumni. KPU alumni are all over the world. They're doing incredible things. They're making it better. They're making it more interesting, and they're making it theirs. So welcome to this esteemed community where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. We wish you every success, every joy, and every triumph, and we look forward to staying in touch. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Zena. I'd like to close with a few remarks specifically about this university and its importance to our community within the context of the crucial role that universities of all shapes and sizes play in our society. KPU is a university for our times, a Polytechnic university. It's open and accessible and relevant to both the local needs and the global issues of our society. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. And certainly all the evidence we have from employers and alumni is that we achieve these goals in many ways. Beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities founded upon and dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. In order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners, and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo, and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though still very young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. The pomp and the ceremony reminds us of all the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and to foster on behalf of society. So keep up the tradition. Whatever your line of work, always try to be open, skeptical, questioning, respectful, and kind. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. And Lily, thank you so much for that wonderful speech and the insights that you gave your fellow graduates. Good grades do not guarantee success in life, either personally or professionally. She is right. What you do with your learning is what matters. This certificate or diploma or degree is a ticket to the future, but what you do in the future and how you take action is now up to you. And go forth, and this is not a very good comment to make for the assembled people here because I'm sure they've already got one. But if you need any other advice, take that which my father gave to me when I graduated. Those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all those who've been involved in the planning and execution of this week's ceremonies. I invite you to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey, Maine, and outside in the sunshine for hugs and photos. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation, and please stand if you are able, and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.